Oh, it smells so good. What's up, everybody? It's your girl Candace Rose, and here we are back with another video. Now, if you read the caption, you know today we're gonna go through movies that are coming out this month. So this is gonna be a series, just because I love going to the movies. I love the movie experience, and I am a filmmaker, so it's only befitting that I, keep you guys in the loop because I love looking at movie trailers and stuff like that and knowing what's coming out. So, I recently went to go see Oppenheimer. Yes, it's still in the movies at select theaters. It's a phenomenal movie. I'm going to go see it again for research purposes and just for just total and utter enjoyment. The movie was great. I am so happy I caught it. I really would have been upset if I was the only one who didn't see it. Like I said, I'm going to see it again because it's just great, from sound design to color grade to how it was written. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Yes. Just everybody who had a hand in that movie, give yourself a pat on the back. But for this month, the month of December, we're going to go through what's coming out this month and also what I'm looking forward to or kind of wanting to see. And so we're going to start off with the Beehive Renaissance, a film by Beyonce featuring her previous tour. I heard a lot of people were inspired by this movie so far. It's inspiring. People cried. It's just beautiful work of art is what I've heard. And I'm personally a fan of Beyonce, and when she does films, it's always done well. And it is done in an inspiring light, so I plan to see that at some point. We have Silent Night, Candy Cane Lane. I believe that's the one, the comedy with Eddie Murphy, and they kind of turn into little things. I don't want to call them gnomes, but small people. Poor Things, Diary of a Wimpy Kid is coming out with a Christmas movie. I did want to see Wonka. I'm actually very interested in this because it's the third time they've done it. And they've done it with Timothy this time around. And I want to see, what different... It's always been a creative movie and really out-of-the-box movie. The first remake was Johnny Depp. He was a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. But that's just Wonka's character. He's a little wonky, he's a little, creepy a little bit, but you can tell he's not, he tells you what it is before you walk in his factory, and then after that, you do what you want with that information. So, I would like to see his rendition or version of Wonka, Timothy's. We have Chicken Run, which is a sequel to the movie from the 90s or early 2000s or something like that. Interesting story about Chicken Run. My mom took me to see it in the movies. And funny thing about taking kids to see movies is that you never actually... kids are so, I guess, clean-slated. They just take things very literal because they don't understand. They may not understand context or anything like that. So Chicken Run is a movie. It's comical. It's for kids. It's it ages very well. What I would say about Chicken Run is that most people, just like Lion King, don't realize that this is the first time kids are introduced to certain themes and certain things that happen in reality. In order to eat chickens, in order to have chickens, chicken pie, chicken pot pie, the chicken has to die. And the chickens that are raised on these farms for their eggs, eventually they're turned into food. So my mom, not thinking of this, same concept with Monsters Inc. It's a great movie till a kid realizes, oh my god, these monsters are coming out of the closet. There could be monsters in my closet when I'm sleeping or under my bed. Or, same thing with Lion King. Great movie, but oh my god, his father died and he had to deal with the guilt of being responsible. Even though he wasn't responsible, he thought he was, and therefore he had to deal with that guilt. These are all things that, because it's an animated movie, an adult may overlook, but it's the first time a kid's seeing this, so they have a total other look. So long-winded response, explanation or story time, but we got out of the movie theaters because I went to see this in the movies, and apparently I was hysterical and crying and upset because my mom was having a great time at the movie theaters because it is funny, and it was a situation where I was like borderline hysterical from what I gather, because they killed the chickens, or they were trying to kill the chickens the whole movie. And it was just very traumatic, and I felt very sad and empathetic about these chickens, which I think is comical now because Popeyes will always get my money. I don't care what anybody says, it's better than KFC. Moving on. American Fiction is coming out this month. Aquaman is coming out. Now, when I went to go see Oppenheimer, I feel like Aquaman and I don't remember which one it was, but there's a movie with Emma Stone, and those are the only two previews that were like current movies. Everything else was like movies from like the 2000s. So like I saw like Training Day and Malcolm X, like trailers for those movies, and we all know those been out for a while. So I thought that was interesting. I don't know whose decision it was to do that. I hope I'm not getting anybody in trouble, but yeah. Aquaman's coming out. Rebel Moon, The Iron Claw, which I saw a preview for, and it's about the wrestling family, and I think like it's a pretty rough story. It's a drama, but I like sports dramas, so you know, I was interested in that. Freud's Last Session, which I thought was interesting, and I'm not surprised at all that I've never heard about it, but I thought it was interesting. I still need to watch the trailer, but being someone who graduated with a psych degree, I thought it would be very interesting to watch something about that. The Color Purple, which I plan to go see in the movies, it comes out on Christmas Day, and Ferrari. And you know, lately I've been loving the NASCAR movies, the racing movie narrative that's like biographical or, you know, historically influenced and more or less historically accurate. So December looks like pretty exciting. I would say out of all of these, I missed the page. Where is it? Where's my list? Okay, I would say out of all of these, what I'll see in the actual movies, I'll probably be to the movies a few more times because I want to see Wonka, and I just love the movie experience. Aquaman, it looked good. I'm not going to lie to you. It looked good. I'm a little skeptical about DC because I'm a DC over Marvel type of gal. But, like, they just can't get their universe together. Like, they started off and then they fired the director, and that's all I'm going to say about it. But it's in disarray. Let's see if they can get it together. We'll see how that goes. But definitely, I'm going to see Color Purple. That's already in the plan. Ferrari, I feel like Iron Claw, I'm not going to see that in the movies, but I'm definitely going to watch it. Ferrari, I probably will wait for that to come to streaming as well. Wonka, I'll probably go to the movies to see, and Renaissance. So maybe Aquaman, because I like to see movies like that in the movie theater, like action and stuff like that. I like the whole movie theater experience. And if you like that and you don't necessarily want to go to the movies, or you don't necessarily have a home theater in your home, you can buy a projector off of Amazon like I did, and you know, hook it up to your sound system, and here you go. You have your very own movie theater experience. It's a pro tip because I don't use the televisions in my room. I have 2 projectors. With that being said, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.
World domination!